Yo, what's up everybody? Hey, man, I woke up this morning and I think I threw a rib out. What the heck does that mean? Well, man, a lot of times it'll present as kind of mid-back, almost shoulder blade pain. Sometimes it'll come around to the front of the rib because the rib is like a bucket handle, right? Generally what happens with me and what I found with a lot of my patients is that these ribs will shift their positions. Usually it's because of a weird night's sleep. You know, you're kind of falling asleep on your shoulder like this and you hold that position for too long and the rib kind of shifts out of position and it hurts like crazy. Now, I have some theories as to why this hurts so bad. One of which is that the ribs are vital in our ability to breathe. Breathing is kind of important. It's what brings oxygen into the body. It's a life force, right? So when we can't breathe, the body will scream at us that this is a problem. And when the ribs shift their position like this, it will inhibit how much air we can get into the lung fields. And it'll kind of bind that up. So if we get a decreased oxygenation, this is a hindrance to survival, right? So the body goes, we can't have a hindrance to survival, so we get a ton of pain with these things. So that's kind of where I sit right now. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you some of the ways that I deal with this personally. And if I can catch it quick enough, like I think I am this morning here, catching this fast enough, we can bring it back into the proper position and get through all this pain. Now, one of the things we're gonna use, let me show you. Is this little tool right here. Sometimes this is called a peanut or a mobility peanut. Really what it is it's just kind of a foam ball in essence, and two foam balls together. You can see that. And this is a powerful way to help us correct this issue that I'm dealing with right now. Hopefully get me some relief right now. So let's cut, let me show you what this looks like, and I'll show you how to use it. And then the second thing I'll show you how to do is a stretch that really helps with the same problem. So if you got some pain in the back, if you have a rib that's out of position, stay tuned, let me show you how to fix it. Yo, all right, welcome to Casa de Weir. Here I am in my home. I want to quickly show you how to use the peanut to help reposition a misaligned rib. These are extremely painful, and this is a beautiful, elegant way to put these ribs back into their proper alignment and take some of the stress off the back. So what you'll see here is it looks kind of like a peanut, and what you want to do is you want to put each side of these balls on each side of the spine. So if this is your spine, you want one to be on each side, and you want to position the ball directly over where you're feeling the pain or discomfort up into your upper back. So what you want to do, on the floor preferably, you position this roughly to where you want it to be, and then you lean back over the top of it. So that's number one. You want to just simply kind of find where it hurts and lay up over the top. Number two is you want to cross your arms across the chest and gently rock back and forth over the top of it, like this. Now, if you do each of those roughly 10 to 15 times, sometimes you'll hear a little crack or a pop. Generally non-painful crack or pop, that's the rib repositioning and going back into the same space, into the right position. Beautiful, elegant way to really create mobility up and through the mid-back, especially when something's going wrong. So grab one of these, give that a try. The second piece is a stretch. I'm going to show you that next. All right, the second piece to this overall puzzle is we have to get to the muscles that usually are causing this problem in the first place. So again, the ribs should sit symmetrically like this and sit like this in your body. And the problem is that they're going like this. It's shifting out of position. Now, 9 times out of 10, the reason for that is that the pectoralis muscles get too tight and shortened and they pull you forward. Now that's computer work, that's dicing vegetables, it's life, right? We get super tight up here. So what we have to do is we have to unlock those muscles so they're not pulling the ribs into the wrong position, into this hunch position. The way we do that is with the door stretch. Now, you might have done this in the past. You want to find a doorway, plain and simple. You want to come up on both sides of the doorway. You want your tricep, the bottom of your arm, to be at roughly 90 degrees with the floor. So about straight across. And this is really important. You want to step through the doorway. You don't want to lean because your head is going to shift forward, and that puts a lot of stress on your neck. You want to step through the doorway, and you want to hold that for 30 to 45 seconds. Now this should feel really good as you do this, because if you're super tight through here, it's going to open up that pectoralis muscle. So you should feel the stretch right kind of below the shoulder and into the chest. And as you hold that for 30 to 45 seconds, it should feel like you get a nice release. Give it a try. Now, if it causes pain, stop, go back to the peanut, re-roll the back, and then come back into your door stretch. Give that one a try. All right, so there you have it. If you are having any type of upper back pain, rib pain, give that a try. These peanuts, these mobility peanuts are really awesome. I'll make sure I share the link in the description below. Go check them out. You can grab them on Amazon. Really fabulous little tool, but I'd love for you to try out those 2 little tips or mobility drills to help reposition and hopefully take some stress off your upper middle back like it did for me today. Again, if you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, everybody, live better, live longer.